Alright, so it's been a while since the last video and I've gotten a little bit of work done. As you can see, I've fitted the rear quarter windows, I've polished up all the chrome, and I've fitted all new gaskets. I was able to fit the window glass. I polished the glass as best as I could, but it does have some light scratches. The driver's side is really bad actually. I'm going to have to find a new window, which could be troublesome. I polished up all the frame. New door seal on the inside. I had this custom made at a local shop. And new gaskets for the quarter window too. So you have a new gasket down here and a new interior gasket as well. So that's all nice and sealed. I was going to record it all, but honestly I didn't have much time. I was doing half an hour here and there where I could, so I didn't want to, wouldn't have had the time. But anyway, the next bit of trim that I have to fit is across the front of a door, which has a felt sash which runs up the window, and they all rock hard and cracked and broken like mine is. So I found a solution. We'll see how our little helper is doing over here. Hello my love. Yeah, hey. Drop Violet. Yeah. Hey. You hang on to Violet. Yeah. Alright. So here's the chrome sash. I've already polished it up. But if we have a look, we have a big dry rot crack there. It's broken in half. And we have a hole in it there. It's rock hard. It's brittle. You can buy a kit from America which gives you a new sash. It might be from Precision, but it's really long. The kit's $60 or so US, so that would be over $100 Australian, not including postage. So I thought I would see if I can find something locally. So actually the same mob who made my custom door seals from scratch, they're in Penrith in Sydney. They're called Old Auto Rubber. The two door seals custom made. I just had to give them the length of the old one, and they do a miter joint in the top corner and they vulcanize glue it together. Come up really good. I think I paid $80 for the pair, which is relatively cheap. And I also got, they had this felt gasket, which is specifically made for this window sash. So from factory, it's stapled on, as you can see. So I'm going to grind off the heads of the staples, split apart that thin top piece of metal, wedge that in between, and drill holes in it, and hopefully I can rivet it in place, and hopefully the head of the rivet will pull up inwards enough that I'll still have a sufficient gap for the trim to clip over the door. So I got this, I think I paid like $14 for 3 meters. So if I can get this to work, it'll be a lot cheaper than $150 or so that it would have been getting the kit from America. So I think this little one has to move. while we get out the grinder, and we'll get to work grinding these staples off. Right, so we're back in the garage and we have our little apprentice helping us out, and before we fit the door sash on we have to glue on these rubber trim pieces, which this is the back one which goes over there, something like that. And there's one for the front as well. Here is the part number for one of them. Now I've got two different adhesives. I've got Permatex Super Weather Strip adhesive, which has good reviews, but I have read a few reviews saying that it actually eats away at a painted surface, so I might put one or two dabs on the back here and see how it reacts to the paint before I use it on more exposed sides. And failing that, I've got this weather strip and trim adhesive. I might give that a go as well. So we'll glue these corner piece on there and the one at the front, and then we can fit our trim piece. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, and here we are, all fitted. Come up pretty good. It's another job done. Alright, I think it's time we do something about this horrible wheel gap we have here. Alright, so another job I ticked off the list was I finally put the lowering springs in the back end of a car. So there you can see the standard springs I pulled out. They're the ones I put in, levels. I think it can go a little bit lower. Hopefully it will when I get the fuel tank in. It's got fuel in it, the rear bar, the glass. Should drop it a little bit more. And I do want to put some wider tyres in the back. So it's got 215 by 60, and I might go 235 by 65. So that'll help take up that gap a little bit more. But it did drop a decent amount. I'll put up a photo to show the difference between the standard springs, which are those, and the lowered springs. Alright, so another job I've done over the last week, which I haven't recorded, is polishing up all my glass. So I've got the front windshield and the rear hatch glass polished up. It's getting put in on Friday with all new gaskets. So one thing I do need to do before then is polish up all this old chrome trim. It's a bit bent out of shape as well. Alright, so I'm installing the chrome molding on the car, and I really have been struggling. I got the top done, but I stuffed up a part on that corner where I tore the gasket lip. I tore the gasket lip on the bottom because I've just been struggling to get it in because the chrome molding is so extremely sharp. And I've tried using all these little gasket tools, trim removal tool, soap, nothing worked. And I figured out something that really works well. And that is a handle from a bulldog clip. And what you do is you get this end here. Let's have a look. Lube it up. Get this end here. And you hook it underneath the chrome. And then while pushing down, you just slide across. And then you push it down to straighten it out. And that installs the trim. And I've done this whole side without tearing the gasket at all. Bit of lube. Hang on, I'll put this in the tripod. Alright, another job done. Got the rear glass in. Big shout out to my cousin Jonah, thanks for helping. We're able to get it in first try, which is good. Now all the glass is in the car. I just need to find some chrome moulding for the back window because mine didn't come with any. Hey guys, so that'll wrap it up for another video, I think. I know it wasn't anything too interesting this time. It was just a whole bunch of small jobs that needed to be done. But now they're all out of the way, so it's time we can start looking at a few of the bigger tasks at hand. That's finalising the interior. I finally got a carpet kit that come in the mail, so I need to finish all the sound deadening in the car before I can fit that carpet. And I think it's about time I can start looking for a motor and a box for this thing too. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.